Hi, and welcome to Matt Talk, a video podcast for the friends and family of Coming First United Methodist Church from me, Pastor Matt. Today is Monday, October the 23rd, and this is the 54th episode of Matt Talk. Well, there are several things for which we are gearing up and need your help with. First of all, remember to go to our website at www.cfumcga.com and sign up for several different things. First, sign up to host a trunk at our upcoming trunk or treat that is happening this Friday, October the 27th from 6 to 7:30. And then there'll be a movie on the lawn from 7:30 to 8. All you have to do is decorate the trunk of your vehicle any way you want to. Just put some streamers on it or something, or make it as fancy as you'd like it to be, and then just sit there with a tub of candy and hand it out as the children come by. And we'll have extra candy available for you, so don't feel like you got to provide all the candy. And if you dress in a costume, then all the better, but that's not required. If you can't provide a trunk, then please provide bags of candy for those who can do trunks. Bring your candy to the church office or leave it in the narthex or connection room as you come to worship. The second thing you need to run to the website and sign up for is Celebration Sunday on October the 29th. There are several being baptized this Sunday, professing their faith and joining the church. We'll have around 25 to 30 new persons joining Coming First United Methodist Church this Sunday. How exciting is that? That's worth celebrating. If you wish to be baptized or you would like to join the church, I hope that you will please call the church office as soon as possible this week and set up a time to meet with me in preparation for that day. After the one service of worship at 11 o'clock on the 29th, we will have lunch, and I ask that you go to the website and sign up and let us know that you will bring chicken fingers or whatever side dish you will provide. This will help our hospitality team ensure that we all have enough food for everyone. So help them out. Don't let them be nervous. Don't wait till the last minute. Go ahead and do that right now. Sign up for Celebration Sunday. And then after lunch on Celebration Sunday, we will have fun carving pumpkins. We may even have a contest to see who's the best carver or what team can carve the best pumpkin. So it'll be lots of fun. Come and be with us on Celebration Sunday, October 29th, one service, 11 o'clock, lunch to follow, and then pumpkin carving. Well, as I said in the last Matt Talk, my wife Julia, our daughter Adelie, and I took a trip to Greece with Bishop Deese and others, and we followed the footsteps of Paul. And boy, did he walk some miles. I am so glad we got to ride a bus, board a ship, and fly on a plane to cover the distance that Paul walked. The amazing thing for me was that Paul did this not because he wanted to make a great name for himself or so that we thousands of years later would still be talking about him. He walked these miles upon miles over hills and mountains, sailed across the sea, all because he wanted people to know of God's love made known in Jesus. He believed faith in such love and living in such love could transform the world. I pray that our faith in the way of love, the way Jesus lived, the way Jesus taught, that which he demonstrated through his suffering, death, resurrection, and forgiveness, may be as deep and strong as Paul's, that together here at Coming First United Methodist Church, we may live in love and exemplify love, being gentle with all, including ourselves. So we left on Saturday, September the 30th, and we flew to Newark, New Jersey, and then we made the long flight to Athens, Greece, arriving Sunday morning around 10 o'clock, realizing that Athens is 7 hours ahead of us. We checked into the Titania Hotel and had a great view of the Acropolis and a beautiful sunset seen from the balcony of the 11th floor. The next morning, we boarded a cruise ship, the Celestial Olympia. Monday afternoon, we arrived at Mykonos and walked around the city. It was quite windy and cool. And then Tuesday morning, we arrived in Ephesus, where Paul and John both ministered together. After lunch, we cruised to Patmos, the island to which St. John was exiled, and from where he dictated to his scribe the Apocalypse, or the Revelation, given to him, which is now the last book of our Bible. We saw the view that John saw from the top of the island in the cave, and then we journeyed up to the monastery built in St. John's honor at the very top of the island. Back on the cruise ship, we sailed overnight to Rhodes, and then later we arrived Thursday morning in Heraklion in Crete. And then we sailed to Santorini and rode the cable cars up to the mountain to the city. Friday morning, we were back in the port of Athens. We caught a plane to Thessaloniki and then took a bus to Philippi. We visited the place where Lydia was baptized, and we renewed our vows of baptism as the Reverend Terry Walton led us. It was this place where Lydia was baptized that Adley was most looking forward to visiting. After visiting there, we made the short little journey to the archaeological site at Philippi. And then that night we stayed nearby at the Lucy Hotel in Kavala. We were greeted the next morning with the most beautiful sunrise over the sea, where Paul arrived in the winter of 49. This was Paul's first landing on European land. Saturday morning, we made our way in a bus to Thessaloniki, and we visited the church of St. Demetrios, the patron saint of Thessaloniki. We then drove to Viria, to the monument to St. Paul, and the only statue of St. Paul in Greece. It was a gift from the Russian Orthodox Church. Saturday evening, we arrived in Meteora. We spent the night at the Meteora Hotel, and atop these majestic rock formations, 6 monasteries were built. We visited one of them. They say it took 20 years to get the building supplies just up the mountain. 20 years. This was the most spectacular part of the trip for me, for I was just amazed at who had this idea. I know they didn't run it by a church council meeting because no one have ever voted to do that, but they did it. And then Sunday we made our way back to Athens. Monday morning we visited the Corinth Canal, and then we visited the ruins of the old Corinth city. That afternoon we returned to Athens and visited Mars Rock, what we call Mars Hill, and then up to the Acropolis. Tuesday morning, we flew back to Newark and then home to Atlanta. It was truly a trip of a lifetime. It's great to travel to other parts of the world and to meet people from other countries. All humanity has a connection, a desire to love and be loved, to know and to understand. To walk in places such as these that we visited reminds us of that connection. Our feet walked upon some of the same stones as did Paul. And under our feet in these very places, Christians gave their lives due to their faith in God's love and the power of love exemplified in Christ to change the world. These were the people who were relatives of Paul and many other Christians who gave their lives. Help us remember our connection to them and to all. And I pray that our faith would continue to deepen and to grow, that we would never lose hope in the power of love, in the more excellent way, as Paul called it, in the way, the truth, and the life, as Jesus said that he was. And I look forward to us doing that together. I also look forward to seeing you in worship this Sunday as we grow together in faith, hope, and love. And I also look forward to sharing with you again next week another Matt Talk. Until then, may the peace and the joy of the living Christ be with you.